Three gang wiring. So we've got a few things to get done here. First, we're going to cut, expose the wire. So I'm going to score the top. It's just a little cut on the top and bottom of the wire. And then there's a paper shroud that's in there too. We're going to cut that out. And so I just want to expose just the wires, right? So let's speed this up. So we're just taking our time, doing it right. And I messed up something there, so move on. Next up, we're going to separate just the ground wire. So we're isolating those, push everything else to the side. I need a little crimp sleeve. Got one in the toolbox to open the bag there. And then we're going to slip that on, grab some pliers. We're going to smash that thing, crimp it good. And then I only need 3 of these because there's 3 switches and there's going to be a ground going to each one and needs to travel to the light. And so one of them is not used, so I'm going to cut that off, right? And then at this point, we're going to grab that crimp and twist. Get a twist going on about 2 inches back. Should be good to go. That is beautiful. All right. Now, we're going to tuck that back in there. So we're going to work on our next ones. We're getting the neutral wires next. So isolating those. I'm going to go ahead and cut those off so that they're about the same length here. So it's easier to wire nut together. Hiya! And then we're going to strip a 1/2 inch, expose that. Saw some people strip some wires. They left too much wire exposed. That's a problem. We might get a short inside the box if it touches the black wires exposed. And so we need to get them just a 1/2 inch is enough that they can get a twist. You got to get the right wire nuts, right size wire nut to get all those together. Takes a few twists, and again, that twist should go a couple inches back, 2 inches back, okay? Get that off to the side. Here's the tricky part. We want to make sure we know which wire is going where. I got the line wire, kick that one off to the left. That one was for the power. And then the other 3 are for my switches, right? I got to make some pigtails to get that wire over to each one of those switches. And so I just found a little piece of scrap. I'm going to score it. I'm not cutting through it. Score it means just a light cut on top and bottom, right? And then yoink that apart. And then I pulled the rest of it apart. So now I'm just going to get 3 even pieces. I say 10 to 12 here. I might go longer than that. You want to make sure you got room to work. So on each one of these, we're stripping them back a 1/2 inch only, not too far. We want everything to be closed up inside of that wire nut so that it's not going to accidentally hit one of our neutral wires and arc inside of the box, creating a spark. That would be bad. Why is there an E on this? I don't know. I don't know what that E is about. Let's see. So then wire nutting all of those together. That was all the pigtails, right? Just those little strips. We're not going to strip the other parts of it, but I am putting them together with each one of the switches. That so the power's going in and can be turned on and off, or the circuit closed or opened based on the switch position, right? And so we're getting all those pigtails tied together, and I'm redoing it because I got anxious before, I guess, and I am doing it so it makes a little more sense this time, left to right, as far as how the wires came in. And then after we're all done, we're going to bunch that together. I'm going to tuck it all the way to the right as far as I can, and then bend, and then go left and bend and shove it in there, right? So, oh man, that is beautiful, right? This is how I feel after doing a good job. That's it. That's my face. Good luck.